Hey, I'm Mitch and welcome back to Telephone Tuesdays here at This Museum is Not Obsolete. We've talked a lot about some even quite obscure telephone history, but we haven't even talked yet about the invention of the telephone itself. The word telephone itself comes from the Greek tele, which means at a distance, and phone, which means sound. So a telephone is a machine that allows you to hear sound at a distance. Like many things, the accolade of inventor of the telephone is somewhat contested, but it really came down to who patented it first. Alexander Graham Bell and Elisha Gray actually submitted their version of the telephone to the Patent Office in Washington DC on the same day. Nobody quite knows how Alexander Graham Bell's lawyers managed to swing it in his direction. There was some allegations of some bribery, but either way, he won. 3 days later, Alexander Graham Bell actually got it working and made the first ever telephone call to his assistant, Mr. Thomas Watson. That version of the telephone was quite different to what we imagine now. Even the ones like this have a carbon microphone. They didn't even have that then. They actually used a liquid transmitter. While he was working on that, Alexander Graham Bell accidentally spilled a load of battery acid all over his workshop. And so the first words that were ever heard over a telephone were him asking for help from his assistant.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
The first two-way conversation occurred between Cambridge and Boston, and that was a distance of roughly 2.5 miles away, occurring on October 9th, 1876. Lots of developments in technology followed and a lot of money was made, which enabled Alexander Graham Bell to set up the Bell Telephone Laboratories. Researchers there were credited with inventing, amongst other things, the transistor, the laser, radio astronomy, and won 10 Nobel Prizes. Not a bad legacy.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate some archive photos from Bell Labs back in the day.
Well, thank you very much for watching. If you want to support us, then you can click on the Patreon link down below. This has been Telephone Tuesdays. I'm Mitch. I will see you next Tuesday.